Hi, I'm Emily.
And I'm Nathaniel. Today, we're going to present to you the Continuing Education Program Proposition for Gordon College.
We are here today because we're interested in cultivating tomorrow.
In the next few minutes, we will present the scarcity of appropriate educational opportunities and the effective solution that we've designed. What is the cost of a car? $10,000 maybe? What is the cost of a house? Maybe $300,000. How about learning? Well, everything you learn has an impact on the decisions you make, the passions you pursue, and subsequently, the person you become. Learning is invaluable. These are students.
However, some people would disagree that these are students.
So what's the difference between them? Just age. Frankly, that's not much of a distinction at all when it comes to learning.
Why? Because we believe that one of the fundamental principles for a liberal arts education is that you never stop learning. The basic premise for our continuing education program is to offer enriching liberal arts classes for adults in the areas surrounding Gordon College, such as Hamilton, Wenham, and Beverly. These classes will provide an avenue for them to explore new or recently uncovered passions.
We surveyed 25 community members over the past month, and of the 25, 10 said they would want to take creative writing. The other popular classes are philosophy, biblical studies, and romance languages. We hope to offer a combination of these after the first few semesters.
In addition to classes, as a student, you would also receive a student ID. This would allow you to have access to the library, online resources, and also the computer labs, which are unique to Gordon students. You will also have the opportunity to participate in a unique mentorship program, acting, if you choose, as a mentor for a younger Gordon student.
Up to this point, you might have some reservations. Do people actually want to take classes through our program?
Take a look at the results of our survey. We surveyed 25 community members in our target age group. Out of these 25, 60% said yes, they would be interested in taking one of our continuing education classes.
So, why are we leading this venture? Emily and I believe that education is essential for cultivating tomorrow. As a visionary and entrepreneur, Emily has founded several small businesses, and I have worked in real estate.
But the heart of this venture is simply people. People who are also interested in cultivating tomorrow.
Professors at Gordon are typically paid $3,500 to teach a 4-credit course, so we're going to offer them $4,000 to teach these unique courses. We will charge the students $500 per course, and we'll make a profit of approximately $150 per student, 12 students in a class.
What does this mean? With your input and $5,000, we can start our first class immediately. The profit is about $1,800 per class, and in 5 years, we will be offering 10 classes.
So why wait? Cultivate tomorrow, today. Any questions?
Can you tell me again the classes that you think will be first offered?
Yeah, so when we surveyed, the most popular class was creative writing. And so if we start this company within the first, month, the first class that we'll offer is creative writing. Along with that, people opted for language classes, romance languages.
Philosophy, biblical studies, those are the top 4. Yes.
Have you talked to local institutions who might be doing a similar thing,
Yes.
like Gordon Conwell or Endicott?
Right. So there are 2 of the closest ones that are closest to us are Newburyport and Salem State. They offer GED and specific degree programs. Although I think Newburyport has a closer program, but that's about 40 to an hour away. The programs we're offering are local, cheap, and the main thing is that almost all Gordon professors have PhDs. That makes us very distinguished as an institution.
And as opposed to Salem State, their institution is also geared toward more of a club atmosphere and kind of this like club feel of a president and a vice president, and they have bylaws. So it isn't as geared toward this academic feel. So that's more what we're gearing it towards because of the community that we're reaching out to.
To answer your question more, Salem has a focus on completing your high school degree. A lot of them are GED programs. Some of them are completing your career path. So say you were doing accounting and you just missed out 2 classes, so you couldn't get your degree. That's what Salem does. For us, we believe, especially in Wenham, Hamilton, and Beverly, a lot of the adults in this area, and at some of the retirement homes as well, but just the primary demographic, they have hit their stride. A lot of them, well, imagine this. You've been a certified accountant for 20 years and you're making a lot of money, and this is like your career path. Maybe now you want to break out and do, I don't know, creative writing or philosophy or biblical studies, and that's something that Gordon excels at. It offers these classes for people really to just enjoy, enrich, and that's kind of our primary vision. Any other questions?
Okay, we'll move over.
Who have you talked to at Gordon about this already, and what other obstacles do you think that you're going to have to tackle along the way, as far as Gordon administration and the way that we do things now?
Yeah, so far we've talked to some people in admissions, specifically June Badoni. We went and met with her for a couple hours and just kind of talked to her about some things she might see as possible challenges, but also benefits of the program and kind of how Gordon would view it. And then also we reach out to professors who we've been connected with and felt out how they would view the program and view things.
So like Elaine Phillips,
Dr. Seibert.
in administration, I can recall Chris Carlson. We also met with Dan Hyman, yes. And we just met with people, and everyone seems to be really on board with this idea of continuing education. And it's really easy to implement in our mind. And so this is the logo that we would have for the, we just designed it, the new center. And we put up the new ID card that we envisioned as well. If you want to take a look at that, we can go back to that as well.
And I think recently we've also been looking kind of to not only look at how Gordon is going to impact the program or who might have influence at Gordon, but kind of outside of Gordon. So I was able to yesterday actually meet with someone who has a degree in adult education, kind of business and adult education combined. And so I was able to meet with her and talk to her about how she could see classes being designed specifically for these adults that we're targeting.
Oh yeah.
Do they need to agree to the Christian life and worship, or like the Christian statement of faith?
We have decided that we definitely want to keep this program under the framework of faith. That's really important to us, especially because of the reputation Gordon has in the community. And so as a program, we don't want to be outside of that. And so we are also marketing it as, not only is it liberal arts, but this is an education that is in the framework of faith that Gordon also endorses.
However, we will be working with the administrations for that specific, because, I don't know, that's kind of a touchy issue. So we are working that. The first class that we're looking to offer would be 12 students, one less in the student-faculty ratio, which is 13-to-1 currently, and focus on discussion-based and just for this age group. So it wouldn't be joining existing classes, we'd be creating a new class for them based on their existing curriculum.
Thank you very much.